This is Jason Spangler with ScoutPatchCollectors.com and the Trade-O-Ree calendar. On the phone, I have Richard Freer, who is helping with the Allegheny Highlands Council Trade-O-Ree coming up on May 15th. Richard, thank you for coming on the phone with me.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Would you tell us about the Trade-O-Ree? I know that 2021 is a year that everyone is so anxious to kind of get back to normal. And so when you sent me this Trade-O-Ree information, I was really anxious to get the word out to help promote it for you guys. So can you kind of share with everyone listening the information about the Trade-O-Ree?
Yes. Normally we have our Trade-O-Ree at the end of February, but this year with the restrictions, in fact, our facility right now is shut down. So we've moved it to May 15th in hopes that things will be opened up a lot more by then, and we'll be able to actually hold the Trade-O-Ree. So that's the reason for the change. We traditionally have this Trade-O-Ree at the Seneca Allegheny Community Center, which is a community center on the Seneca Nation of Indians territory in Salamanca, New York. They have been very generous with us in letting us use their facility, and which is just a beautiful place.
And Richard, can you share some of the logistics about the times, the cost, and then also maybe tell us about the auction?
Vendors should be able to be able to get in the building at 9 o'clock and set up. The event starts at 10 and goes to 4. Typically, we're completely cleared out of there by 4. At 2 o'clock, we have an auction, and this is a live auction. I bring in an actual auctioneer that's what he does for a living. So it is a live auction. We like to get donations for the auction as much as possible and suggest a $25 value item. But that's not something that we hold your feet to the fire on. That's just a suggested thing to get people all kind of in the same range. The entire proceeds of this event all go to Honani Lodge, Lodge 165. And what they do with the money is the lodge pays for all the Eagle kits in our council every year. And so this helps fund that. And if there's any left over from that, then it helps fund things like going to a NOAC or conclaves and that type of thing.
And Richard, what is kind of the history of this event? How many years has it been going on, that kind of thing?
This will be, I believe, the 10th year that we've had a Trade-O-Ree. This is the one that used to be called the Rendezvous. And I believe we did Rendezvous for 7 years. And then we kind of voted to end Rendezvous, and so a couple of us picked up on it and started with this Trade-O-Ree. So it's we don't have any fancy name for it anymore. It's just the Allegheny Highlands Council Trade-O-Ree now.
Well, I think everyone's very anxious to get to a Trade-O-Ree, so that name will do it well. And how much do tables cost if someone wanted to rent a table for the show, and how many tables are available?
We typically have 32 tables available, and I assume that that's what we're going to have, and tables are $15. There's no such thing as wall tables and center tables. They're all, the way we set up the room, they're all center tables. Very
good. Well, Richard, I was just talking to someone the other day about a Trade-O-Ree that took place in Oklahoma last weekend, and it was very, very packed, a lot of walk-through traffic. I think everyone's very, very anxious to get out, having been staying home for close to a year now. So I wish you the best of luck with your Trade-O-Ree, and I definitely hope that by May 15th, things have really calmed down with COVID and you guys are able to pull off a great event.
Well, I hope so too, and I hope we get people from quite a wide area. It would be nice to see some new faces there, and there is a lot to see in that area.
All right, Richard, well, I wish you guys the best. I will make sure that I'm doing it on my end. This will be posted on the Trade-O-Ree calendar on the website, ScoutPatchCollectors.com. And if you can go to that website, you'll be able to print out the flyer and get the directions and also find some contact information there if you have any questions. Richard, thanks again for agreeing to do this interview.
Okay, and thank you.